I did notice you got a haircut.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Today, this morning, 10:15. Great.
That is as fresh as it gets. It's 12 o'clock. 11:58.
Yeah, as fresh as it can get. Yeah. So
I'm
looking good,
kind
I
of
reckon.
due for a haircut, but I'm not there yet.
How often do you get it done again?
Well, I was doing the shave head thing this year, and I've decided to start growing it out a bit now.
But I thought you looked tougher with a shaved head.
To who?
You've said that.
No, I haven't.
Well, you said I would look tougher with a shaved head.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming
I didn't say anything about me.
But I'm assuming that sentiment would carry across to most people, wouldn't it?
Bro, I'm 6'2". I don't need to look tough. Like I'm like big and like strong and thick. Like you're just a little boy.
Yeah. Thanks, appreciate it. I think it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the fighting the dog or whatever it is. I don't know.
And this is why I say shave your head, because you like spurt out shit like that, and then
Size of the fight and the dog. That's it.
size of the. It's not the dog in the fight. It's the fight in the dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think me having a shaved head would. But I don't need to look tough. Why would I need to look tough for?
Because otherwise you get walked all over.
I don't get
It's a
walked
dark
all over.
world out there, man.
I don't get walked all over. No, man, I hold my
yeah.
ground.
Yeah, okay. I think you can
stand my
talk your way out of anything, but I don't know if you can actually like physically hold your ground.
I talk my way into stuff. I talk my way into trouble often. I don't know if it comes across.
Oh, I haven't been like just referring to that all year on this show.
Yeah. So that's right. It's part of the gift of gab, It taketh and giveth.
Sometimes you just say things and it's just like noise.
Is it? Yeah, that's great. That's what you want to hear from your co-host.
Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, hello and welcome to the Biased Footy Show. I like the impromptu live midday madness.
Well, I think it worked well last week. Got some good reviews on it actually as well.
Did you?
So did you?
Did I? Yeah. Well, like in the live chat?
No, from Kira messaged us and said that it was the opening was cinema.
Well, yep. That's what we do. Well, we have a pretty crammed week. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty,
like it's hectic. So, yeah. Who's here? It's midday on a Tuesday. Wayne is here. Jonathan Tedelato is here. Afrim is here. Rocco is here. Jacana 93. Oh, equality. Love it. Are we trading Harry again? I will just stand up for equality. Equality's been Team Harry from like it never wavered. Ever.
Yes.
Not one time.
Back that highly.
There's certain people that need to be backed for certain takes because we all forget what we want to do with players and we want to trade them in the heat of the moment. But equality's been pretty steadfast. Like we're not trading Harry.
Good. Yeah, good call. I agree. Have always agreed.
How about the Blues?
Mate, that was so much fun. So much fun on Saturday afternoon.
It was. I forgot. Footy can be fun.
Yeah. Footy can absolutely be fun, and we got everything we wanted out of that game. To be honest, I mean, there's not much more we could have asked for. I mean, barring unfortunate injury to Cooper Lord, it was basically a flawless afternoon, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And that's something that we haven't had in over a year.
Was it a 4-quarter performance? Pretty much.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we probably took the foot off the pedal in the last 5 minutes, but who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was as close to a 4-quarter performance as we've had pretty much all year, probably Good Friday withstanding. But yeah, just so fun. So fun.
Look, it's all about the attitude. That's what I think it was all about.
Yeah, you spoke about the Walshy post-game presser and the no bullshit mentality, which like refreshing to hear because I don't think I've heard one of our players swear in the media ever. And obviously you don't want them to start using profanities, but to use that kind of language is a bit refreshing.
I think Cripps might have sworn a little earlier in the year in the post game with the frustration. But
he did, yeah.
I think Walshy has been watching fan content or reading sentiments online because it just encapsulated everything we want. I mean, I don't want to speak on behalf of everyone. So everything I think most Carlton fans want when it comes to language. Cut the corporate talk, cut the fluff, cut the shit, say it as it is. And that's what it, and he literally he came out of his robotic shell. I think we saw the next version of Sam Walsh just in that moment.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think such a great way to put it. Just no bullshit mentality, no bullshit attitude. Just job done. You're paid to do that. You're paid to play football from a playing perspective, from a playing group perspective. You're paid to play football for one of the best clubs, holistically in the competition, biggest fan base, so much history riding on it, and the fans we spoke about it last week. The fans are so ready to jump back on board. So yeah, just get it done. Just get it done.
Yeah. Focus on what you need to focus on. Play good footy. Just do your job.
Yeah. It's not hard. And yeah.
What you said there is so spot on. People are wanting to jump on very quickly. They just need something to jump onto, such as what they saw Saturday. And then if it continues into Thursday night, happy days.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll touch on it when we get into our proper preview. But I think if we play like we played on Saturday night on Thursday, we win by triple figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Oh, look, I'm not going to put any margin on things.
No, of course not. But what I'm saying is like they've shown that they can do it against an opposition that like Port are better than Essendon right now because Port have players that can still damage. Essendon are just that depleted that they really don't. Like if we bring that same attitude that we brought on, Saturday afternoon, it could be destruction. No, but I'm not joking at all.
Just you think about we could beat the Bombers by triple figures?
If we play like we played on Saturday, guys, we kicked 7 goals in a row against Port to start the game.
True, we kicked 18 goals for the game.
Yeah, and up until like the halfway through the third quarter, halfway through the last quarter, we kept them to basically no score. And Port Adelaide are a team that have talent. Butters, Rosie, Georgiades, Farrell, I think was playing. Yeah, like players who can damage. Apart from Zach Merritt, who has an injury cloud over him. Who have the Bombers got? I'll say this now. It's going to come back to bite me. But
just be very careful. Just be very, very careful.
Yeah, no, but fuck it. Like, who cares? Well, I'm wrong and we lose. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
True. It's the last show of the year anyway, so we won't see you until next year.
Yeah, funny. Yeah, funny. Yeah.
That's very good. I think that's very, very good. No?
Good stuff. Yeah, no, that's great. That's brilliant. Yeah, nice. Yeah, anything more to add? Any more digs to add?
Anything to add? No. How else was the rest of your weekend?
It was good. Pretty chill. Pretty hectic Saturday. I went to the pub to watch the Saturday night game, which is pretty cool. Went to the pub the next day to watch the UFC. So I was all over that.
I'm glad you brought up UFC because I was meaning to ask you if you watched UFC because I know that you used to be or currently are a wrestling fan, and I was going to ask you if you've like grown up, become a man, and started watching real fighting.
I've watched UFC I'm a big UFC guy. I say big like I'm not. Yeah, I'll watch most cards. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to get your opinion on the main event.
Boring, very boring fight to watch. Like just super boring fight to watch.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
I
know what you're about to say. You got to appreciate the art. Yes, from a technical perspective and from a art perspective, yes, it was a flawless performance by Chimaev, right? Like, absolutely could not take anything away from it. But from a spectacle perspective, it was boring.
I guess when you're coming from a background like you where you want to be entertained and, WWE and like, you're there for entertainment more than what you are actual fighting. Bro, he had him in a crucifix for 15 minutes. Do you know how hard that is to do?
Yeah, I know. I can appreciate the art. Totally. Never said that. But from a spectacle...
If you appreciated the art, I don't know if you're throwing around boring if you appreciate the art.
Yeah, look, only Carlton's comment in the
Yeah, but only Carlton is wrestling fans. Same. You come from entertainment backgrounds where you want to be like...
You can respect the art and appreciate the art, but you can also sit there and... Like, would you watch that fight again?
100%. That was technically
No. Oh my god,
dominant.
no, you okay, great. Okay, but we watched
It's
the
like in footy.
sport a different way then.
People are like, "Oh, I want the modern game." It's like, "Oh, I just want end-to-end football, but don't get scored against, but just run and gun all the time." It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fine. But also, it's like objectively speaking, nothing happened in that fight.
Okay, what about the fights before the main event? The 2 spinning elbow
Yeah,
knockout.
those were crazy.
So were they
Those,
better fights?
well, they were. Depends on what you class as better. They were more entertaining fights because they were more back and forth. But a blowout, I literally think it was only Carl's, or someone commented in here as well. Blowouts in any sport aren't really that entertaining because it is so dominant to one team. So you can sit there and appreciate the art. So like when Geelong beat Melbourne in 2011 by 186 points or whatever it was, you can sit there and appreciate the art of what Geelong are doing. But you can also, in the same vein, say this is a total domination. There is nothing in this apart from just one team walking over another team. So in the same way, when Shemaivi's laying on top of him in a crucifix for 4 minutes out of every round, it's like, yeah, like it's a technical masterclass, but it's also not an entertaining fight to watch.
Anyway, moral of the story is I think we should send our Carlton boys 2-3 years to Dagestan and teach them how to grapple.
Teach them wrestling.
Yeah, but think about what it would do to their mentality.
Well, have you seen? So George Hewitt has been a marvel this season, right? He's been uber consistent. One of my favorite things that he does is that shoulder shrug. I don't know if you've noticed it. When he gets tackled, and he does it better than anyone, and he just like puts his arms up and shifts over the top.
Yeah,
that is like momentum shifting wrestling jiu-jitsu 101. Like using the momentum of your opponent to move them out of the way to advantage you. I think it's a great segue.
Yeah, it is a great segue. I think the boys can learn a thing or two from mixed martial arts.
I agree. And just to put it in further perspective, I was at the pub with my cousin who doesn't really watch UFC, watches it very casually, and he thought it was a boring fight. So I tend to agree with the non-UFC fan in terms of that, because they look at it from a more objective perspective.
Did you see the new UFC deal with Paramount?
Yeah, crazy.
Ken, Carlton should trade Curnow and keep Mackay for extra trade picks. Okay. You're not the first person to say this. I kind of want to unpack this a bit. Afrim, you agree. So can I just know from your point of view, if we did trade Curnow, Ari, you're on mute. If we did trade Curnow in your situation to get draft picks, aren't we then going to go to the draft to try and find a key forward that's going to be like Curnow or hopefully better? Isn't that the idea? Or are you saying trade Curnow, we don't need a key forward like Curnow in the team? Because I'm a bit confused. We want the draft picks for these players, hypothetically, to then go to the draft and trade and hopefully find another one of them, like you can just find them every year.
Well, I just don't see a world where you can trade. Like, forget about whether or not we should trade Charlie or not. What's Charlie's value? No club is willing to offer us that, right? Like, it's probably one of the most unrealistic trades of all time, because unless Gold Coast come in with Ben King, which they won't do, I wouldn't say yes. Unless Sydney come in with Errol, I wouldn't say yes. Unless Geelong come in with Max Holmes, which they won't, I wouldn't say yes. So that's why the trading Charlie talk confuses me. And also one more thing, with looking at it like how what the point you were making. Let's just say we trade Charlie. And we bring in 3 first-round draft picks, right? That means next year we will be going into the season with Harry Mackay, Brody Kemp, Harry Lemmy. You'll probably get there listed, but he'll probably stay, and then Lewis Young as our tall forward options. We're not exactly blessed for talent there in terms of depth.
It just seems like it hasn't been thought about that. How about the alternative of get him fit, get him into a full preseason, get a better team around him, better pieces, better ball movement, and the combination of him being fit and the ball moving more efficiently means we get the best of Charlie Curnow again. It's like I feel like I'm on an island, and everyone, not everyone, but like the mainstream media are just like they want Nas to stay, but they want Charlie to go. And Sammy Edmonds reporting like the noise won't go away. Like I'm missing something. How can you want to trade Charlie for less than what you could get for him, just for the sake of what standards? Like send a message to everyone that we're not going to be messed with. If you have a bad year and you have 3 off-season surgeries, then we're the Carlton Football Club and look at us. I don't get it.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
And this is the same conversation with Harry. They're uber talented forwards who, I mean, so many clubs have seen it work together, the 2K forwards, in some cases even 3K forwards. Like, it can work. It's not a way of like 2 elite K forwards can't work. It can if you have the right system. And the good thing is that they're very different forwards. Charlie, very different to Harry. Like, yes, they have similarities, but Charlie, a little bit better below ground, could potentially get the ball a little bit more, a better field kick, whereas Harry, elite contested mark, good pressure on ground level, will do the dirty stuff as well. So they complement each other brilliantly. And if you get a good third banana, which I think Ashton Moyer can become that, with some good smalls around him and a good system going inside 50, anything can work. And then when you have the talent of those 2 players, of course it's going to work. So I just don't see a world in which we should trade him.
Yeah. So Cooper, Tyler, pick 1, Dersma 2, Sharp 3. Them 3 for Charlie. Okay. So let's just play out that scenario. How many years are they going to need to get to their best? Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to bring logic here, and I feel like we've lost our way.
Well, I think when you look at it, it's like when you look at the draft, like firstly, it's not a very strong draft this year by all accounts. So a lot of the first round picks will be pushed out because of academies and stuff. So the available players to us probably aren't amazing. So there's that. But also, yeah, we've been able to pluck kids from like your Matt Carrolls and players like this and Cooper Lords and players like that, some kids from lower ends of the drafts or mid-season drafts or pre-season drafts or whatever, and have become decent young players. But our record of drafting high-end picks, granted it was under a different regime, but hasn't been amazing. We've got one locked in Curnow who's shown that he has world-class abilities and the ability to be the best footballer in the league. Why are we getting rid of that? Unless he actively wants to go and is making that official and all that stuff. Why aren't we doing everything we can to try and keep him?
Yeah, I just think we can have a better year next year with a fit Harry and Charlie for 20 plus games each. Now, if there's a situation where Charlie's like, I've had enough, I don't want to be here. Okay, like we talk about that. Sure, but again, sign a long-term deal. This is why you sign long-term deals as a club. Keep the power. You get fair value. I just really think there's an opportunity to improve rapidly next year with a healthier Harry and Charlie, a healthier Sam Walsh, list changes with a better head of football at the helm and some tinkering to the game plan and some added layers and things of that nature. And I just think Charlie and Harry can become a competitive advantage with the 2 of them in the one team than the alternative.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, everything that could have gone wrong for Charlie this year has gone wrong.
Yep.
It could not have been a worse year for him.
Yep.
So why are we judging him off this? Why aren't we judging him off the previous 3 years where he's played best, like a great football? And even last year, he didn't really have an elite back third of the year in 2024, but was still able to finish top 5 in the Coleman, won the Coleman the 2 years before that. So why aren't we judging him off the 3 years that we've had previously, as opposed to this 1 year where everything has gone wrong?
Also, we thought Matt Kennedy was a heart and soul type player.
Yeah.
Like, so what's Curnow?
Oh yeah, he's yeah. He's yeah. I mean the only player in the team right now where the ball goes near and the crowd gets on their toes a little bit because something's about to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway, I just find it a fascinating discourse, and then you just see that the way it's reported in the media too. Wanganeen Millera, it's almost like they're egging on for him to stay at St Kilda. But for Carlton, it's like, nah, they're egging on to blow it up because they know that there's a bias towards fear in the Carlton fan community.
Yeah. I mean, so, and people like to see Carlton supporters meltdown, which is fair enough. But
I think,
it's the lay of the land, and also,
well, maybe melting down is what's comfortable for Carlton fans.
Well, it's what's familiar.
It's what's familiar.
So there is a little bit of a comfortability around that for sure.
Yeah.
However, what I will say is Charlie said he's staying. Remember?
Yeah.
Post game interview, he said, "I'm not going anywhere." So like, so he hasn't done anything to us to make us doubt his word, if that makes sense. Like he hasn't lied to us in the past. He hasn't been disloyal in the past. So why don't we just take him off face value?
I've had a conversation with a player before, right? I've had a conversation with a player before where I was talking about how, when the season ends, I like to get out of the bubble, the Melbourne bubble, I love the footy, but as soon as the season ends, get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to be anywhere near footy. And this particular player agreed, but not like it's as simple as a conversation like that being taken and reported as, he's expressed interest to leave the Melbourne bubble.
Yeah, it's as close as that conversation happening and Charlie being like, "God, him out playing on the Gold Coast would be quite fun because no one gives a shit about you because no one cares about footy, so that would be easy." And then that just being blown up. It's like, he wants to go to the Suns. He's there. Like,
look, if he's demanded a trade, this is a different conversation.
Oh yeah, totally.
But he hasn't demanded a trade, unless a trade demand is coming in a couple of weeks.
And if it does, then we approach that. And if it does, we.
But Ari, he rode his bike to a game.
Yeah, you're right. If that trade request comes, I'm as a club, I'm holding my ground. I'm saying, okay. I'm saying, okay, you are in our opinion one of the best players in the competition. If you want to go to Gold Coast, I want Flanders. I want your first round pick. I want at least 2 other starting 22 players as a minimum, and then we can discuss. And if they're not willing to offer that, then honor your contract.
Yeah,
you signed it. Right. Honor your contract.
This is why this is where long-term deals work for the club.
Yeah, because it gives you power. Yeah.
So
it gives you bargaining power. Yeah. So
fascinating stuff. All right. Shall we begin?
Quickly, just one more thing on that.
Yeah.
As a fan base, we should be trying to do everything in our power to make Charlie want to stay.
Yes.
Which you say yes, as if it's not obvious, but I don't think people are approaching it in that way. Like, why are we talking shit about him? Why if we hold 1% of power as a fan base, why are we using that to drive him away? Let's just praise him as much as possible. Tell him how much we love him as a fan base, and maybe that can sway or move something. Like, just use any power that we've got for good. Why are we talking shit about them?
It's an interesting point because the whole Kennedy love, no one loved Kennedy. I would argue the way I watched the rhetoric, there was nowhere near as much love for Kennedy than when he had already left. All of a sudden, he was the giver of joy and the heart and soul. But before that, it was, we are too slow, can only play one of him or Hewitt. He's one paced.
Yeah.
Good call. All right. You are 8 tips ahead of me.
I am.
You win.
9 games to go. No, probably.
Yeah, you win. You win.
Yeah, thank you. Are you conceding defeat, waving the white flag?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to make up 9 tips in a week and beat you. It's not going to happen.
No, probably not, considering we'll probably both tip Carl, so that probably is.
Although, should we do a little fresh tipping comp just for finals?
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. We can do a fresh tipping conflict finals as well. We can do that. I'm going to do that for the last round. If there is a draw, and you accurately predict it, then you win the whole thing. I'll give you that.
Really?
Mm.
Why would you do that?
Just cause. Give you a bit of hope.
You want to spice it up a bit?
Yeah, why not?
Mm.
I don't know which game is going to be a draw, but if there is.
True. Actually, can I just, there's, 50 odd people here. Can I just see right now? So Charlie has said, just to go back again, Charlie has said he doesn't want to leave and he's going to be here next year. Can anybody who doesn't believe him call him a liar right now in the chat? You might be right, but just so we have it on record, who is saying Charlie is a liar? Just say yes or Charlie is lying, just so we know. So we know that we can give you the credit when the trade request comes.
And I think a lot of people
right.
would sit there. A lot of people would sit there and go, "Oh, Dan Houston said the same thing about him. He said he wanted to say put out last year, and then he ended up requesting a trade." That was very different because Dan Houston had a regular radio show spot every week, so he was pressed about it every week. Whereas Charlie just came out and said it on a random post-game interview one day for no reason.
Afrim, I promise you, if Charlie requests a trade next week or whenever the time comes, I will remember to thank you. Not thank you. I'll remember to give you credit that Afrim said it from day one.
Yes.
Anybody else? Does anybody else think Charlie is a liar?
I mean, we forget that this is the same player that came back off a long layoff.
I will give you all I promise. That's why we're doing this exercise. I promise you, I will say, guys, Afrim held firm.
And it's on
we
record.
Might be wrong. He'll either request a trade or he won't. So yeah.
Should he request a trade?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want for him?
No, we'll get there in a minute. I'll bring Afrim on, and Afrim and I can do list management for Charlie if you request a trade. So there's only one person that thinks Charlie's a liar. Why have we been having this conversation then?
Because there's only one person in this chat. There's a vast swathe of other people amongst the community, I'm sure.
I kind of respect Afrim. Man that can believe something and not be swayed. Afrim, whatever happens, respect.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, mate, absolutely. Have your opinion and hold to it. No, for sure.
He's a good man. He's a good man. He came onto the. Oh yeah, I might have to apologize to Tom Morris as well.
Why?
Well, because Tom Morris initially broke the story that Charlie wants out.
Did he? Interesting. But thought it would have been your Matt Scoops.
No.
Anyway.
Are you throwing shade at Sam McClure?
No. I love tradies.
I don't know if tradies love you.
Yeah, that's fine. What I will give me, he's a very good TV host. I think I disagree with a lot of his opinions, but as a TV host, I think he's quite good.
Sam is elite at what he does on the screen. He's elite. He's
very, very strong with his opinions, and I respect that.
Yep, that's it. Hey man, you either stand for something or you fall for nothing.
No, totally. All
right, guess what?
What?
It's the final round of the year.
It is.
Oh, you know what that means we're doing today? An absolute ladder predictor.
Yes.
Absolute ladder predictor. Look, Thursday night, the Blues will play off against the Bombers. I feel like we've forgotten that it's a rivalry game. No?
Yeah. Well, both teams. Yeah, it's hard because both teams have basically, they're done. I mean, the Bombers have one more game after this, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if this is the best time to play them, or if when the Suns play them on Wednesday night next week, then they're just going to get like a VFL side that's already on holiday. So that could be a bit of a massacre. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Thursday night. What are your crowd predictions quickly?
41.
Yeah, it's got that vibe, doesn't it?
41. I asked last week, and you said yes. I said, will there be vibes? Will there be vibes on Thursday night?
I hope so.
I think
I hope
there
so.
will be, because we've been starved of wins, and I think now that we've got the kids playing,
Yeah,
like I'd like to think that the majority are getting around the kids.
no, for sure. And based off last week's performance, hopefully that carries in. And if we can start, especially if we start like we did on Saturday afternoon on Thursday, then I'm sure the vibes will kick in very quickly. So, yeah, no, hopefully there's good vibes.
All right. Okay. So, did you know that the last time Carlton won the last game of the year, do you know what year that was?
The last game of the year, it would have been 2013, wouldn't it?
And before that?
2011? I don't know then.
2005.
Really?
Won one final game of the year since 2005.
When was the last time we drew the final game of the year?
That would have been 2017?
No.
$14?
Correct. And who was it against?
The Bombers.
Correct.
Mm.
There you go. Pretty sure it's 2014. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really weird. I don't really have too much to talk about with this game. I mean, it's our
just
game.
Just keeping the same from last week, I reckon. Who are you impressed by the most, apart from like apart from the obvious?
Oh, bro. So I've got a mate of mine who I texted start of this year before the season started, and I said, you know what, I'll make this public. I don't care. This is me glazing this player. I said, Lockie Cowan is the next Tom Stewart, like five-time All-Australian type Tom Stewart.
Nice. No, I'm so on board with that.
Yeah, he's got the grit. He's got the I think he's got that attitude that we're wanting, like the mongrel that we're sort of arguably lacking in the team, and he's got that modern. Pommy calls him the modern halfback.
Yeah, no, I totally see it, and I think what really stands out to me is he just seems so reliable. Like I know he had a little bit of a form slump in the first half of the year, but I mean, which of our players didn't, right?
Yeah,
and he's come back, and I thought he's just showing just so much class, and he's doing it consistently. Bravery, like reliability, nothing flashy. Doesn't try to bite off more than he can chew. Just knows what he needs to do. Plays his role brilliantly, and yeah, I'm so impressed by him. And I think I flagged him. I flagged him in preseason as soon as I saw his leg tap. I go, yeah, he's got something about him. So I flagged that in preseason.
Do we think this game will just open up? 5-day break for the Blues, 6-day break for the Bombers. Just open up, free flowing footy.
Hopefully, I mean, neither team have anything to lose, so just play footy, lads. Just go for it.
Rocco,
really
my apologies. It was 204.
The fact check, yes.
Love it. Ari, you were right.
Was I?
Yeah, you were right. You guessed 2004.
No, I didn't.
You did. Just now.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I did.
Anyway.
Yeah, hopefully it's a very free-flowing game because, neither team have anything to lose. I know the Bombers still have one more game to play after this, but we've got nothing to lose.
True.
We're coming off a big win, coming off an exciting win. And I think a lot of players are still playing for some contracts, I think. So there's still a little bit of fire in some players who are a little bit out of contract. They still probably got some things to prove. So, yeah, hopefully we just go out, play some footy, play some fun footy, send the fans off with a smile. And into preseason.
Tipping the Blues?
I will be tipping the Blues. I think, I don't know if it's something we want to indulge in a lot, but Tom in the comments about Elijah, his Instagram post.
Is he playing? Yeah, let me just get this up. So we go here.
There we go.
Don't believe everything you read on social media, by the way. And then somebody asked him, is this a good buy? And he said, no. Would you play him this week?
I think there's got to be selection integrity. So if he's fit, ready to go, I think he played a full game in the VFL last week. So I
had 20, kicked a goal, had 20 touches. Yeah.
Yeah. So considering Lord's out, yeah, if he's fit and ready to go and he's there on merit, then yeah, why not? I think it can only be a good thing.
I mean, yeah, he's a better player than Cooper Lord right now. But I haven't watched this yet, but Voss pretty much ruled it out in his presser this morning. I don't mind that he doesn't play again this year. I still think there's layers of sort of trust with your teammates. Like, I'm all for supporting him. I hope he's okay. I hope he's going to be okay and gets through. But, the reality is we missed him dearly this year. So I can only imagine that's going to have some sort of a thing in the playing group. Like, obviously you get around your mate and you get around your teammate, but also you need to know, like, are you good? Like, can we rely on you to be there? Like, I don't think that's unreasonable.
No, for sure. And yeah, no, I totally agree. I don't think it's a bad thing if he doesn't play. Get him another game. Oh, the VFL's done. So get him into preseason. Hopefully he stays fit. Hopefully he's all good and can fire in, have a good solid preseason block, win the trust back of his teammates, and he makes us a much better team. Much better team.
Yeah,
so yeah,
absolutely.
Also good to see that he seems. I mean, we saw him in the photo when all the guys were watching the AFLW on Thursday. Good to see that he's back amongst the fold and looks happy and looks ready to fire into 2026.
Did you just say AFLW?
Yeah,
I'm all about the AFLW at the moment. If the Carlton girls go 2-0, look out.
Lids off,
mate. I said this last week in the show. They single-handedly started the vibes last week.
Mate, the guys played like the girls. The girls set the blueprint and the guys followed. It was great.
Yeah, modern football.
Exactly.
All right. So, all right. Tipping the blue. Carlton win. Okay, great. Friday night. Oh, that'll be the last fan cams of the year as well. So there's that. Collingwood, Melbourne, Friday night, 7:10. Okay, Collingwood. You watched the game last week. I caught the first quarter.
Yeah, you were. Where were you?
I was doing fan cams, did my review, and then.
Oh, was that not your burlesque night?
Yes, I was. That was at my 10:30 p.m. burlesque show at Viva.
You saw the 10:30 p.m. show.
Yeah, bit more raunchy. The 10:30 p.m. show.
How was it? Would you describe it in a sentence?
I didn't know what I was going to. I thought it was going to be like strippery, but it was proper performery. Like like they are genuine athletes. These girls. So yeah, highly recommend go and check out a show at Viva, down in North Melbourne. Like, I was very impressed.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the footy, mate. We're here to talk about footy, not burlesque shows.
You brought it up.
I did not.
Last week you did.
I said I missed the Collingwood game because I was not there, and you said, where were you? So
yeah, and you said burlesque. You could have said something else.
All right. Now talk to me about Collingwood. What happened?
What happened? Well, what didn't happen, really? They looked like the Collingwood of old, but not, because they dominated field position, dominated the game, 71 inside 50s. And normally, Collingwood games go something along the lines of opposition dominate, unable to score because the defence is so good. Collingwood have a 10-minute period where they have 7 inside 50s, kick 5 goals, and the game's done. Mm-hmm. When really, it was borderline the opposite after quarter time, which was bizarre. Collingwood dominated, weren't able to capitalise. Adelaide went inside 50 very sparingly and were very clinical when they did. And all of a sudden, Collingwood are now holding on to top 4 by percentage and very likely to drop out of the top 4 even if they do win on Friday night. And with the cloud over Bobby Hill and that X factor going inside 50, De Goey looks not like the player that he can be. They still look very Dacos dependent in the middle of the ground. their tall forwards aren't really impacting games. Their defense looks a bit leaky. It's really bizarre what's going down for the Pies right now.
I just can't see the Pies losing this game. There's just too much at stake.
You'd think that, but I also didn't see the Pies losing 6 out of the last 7 games either.
I saw like a blip coming, but yeah, not 6 of 7. I mean, they played Adelaide away, so that's a formidable opponent.
Yeah, I didn't see them losing.
I mean, the D's, I don't know if they've got the fight in them.
I think you're underestimating how much venom that playing group has for the Pies.
Oh, sorry. You are right. I forgot about that.
I don't know, but I think if there's any team that Melbourne want to beat, it's the Pies. After all the Pies have done to them over the last couple of years, Melbourne have only beaten them twice since 2017. I think that's the only seed of doubt in my mind is that I'm looking at your Petrarca, Gawn, Stephen May. I'm looking at these players who have had heartbreak after heartbreak against Collingwood, only as far back as this year where they won, but where the Pies got over the line by a point. They will want nothing more than maybe not knock them out of finals, but to really put one nail in that coffin for them heading into September.
Look, there's no final. Motivation could be low at this point. I stand corrected. I forgot about the hatred for Collingwood by the D's and the fan base, and maybe that's exactly what they need to just get up for one last game, beat the Pies, get some good energy going into the preseason. All right, I still think Collingwood will win, but I thought this would be a spanking.
Yeah, and I think. I also think it's people underestimate how when you're heading into the back end of a season with no coach, players are playing to prove themselves a little bit for the next coach. So, like if it is Nathan Buckley, for example, if he was to be the next coach and he looks at the last month of the season and sees, I don't know, Tom Sparrow, for example, averaging 23 touches and a goal every game, he's probably like, oh, maybe he's in my plans. Whereas if he's averaging 14 touches and 0.3 goals, it's like, oh, maybe not. So I think that probably has something to do with it as well. Right. But despite all that, I think Collingwood will win, but I would not be surprised if the days get done.
Okay, way to really hedge your bets there. Well done.
Well, it's worked for me so far, hasn't it, mate? So
yeah, I mean, look, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
God, I really wish I could see the back end of your stream yard right now.
Why?
I just think I'd laugh with the amount of clips that there would be.
Okay, fine. All right. Friday night, 8:10, doubleheader, Port Adelaide, Gold Coast. It's the Travis Boak, Ken Hinkley farewell game.
Yes. Do you think that plays any part in this game?
Yeah, I do. I do think Port Adelaide will be up for it.
Right. Do you think they'll win?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think they'll win, but I do think that they will, they won't disgrace a champion in Travis. But can they win?
Yeah, they can win. They can win. I don't think they will, though. What did you make of... I think there's obviously it's been highly publicised this week, the difference in tone from Ken from the start of the season to the end of the season, how there's been a shift to more of a thank God it's over sort of thing, as opposed to at the start of the year he was fully energised, ready to go for this season. Do you just think that's a product of the results and where they've been, or do you think he's just burnt out? Or...
I find it really interesting now that we've had the full season play out. There was a bit of debate, like, should they do the handover? Like, did this year really benefit Carr by not being in the driver's seat? Will it benefit him in the long run, knowing it was a year of transition, sort of, like, so to speak? Will they definitely be better next year under Josh Carr? Was it worth it, or is it too early to answer the question?
Well, I think a lot of people say that this has basically been Carr's team.
Okay.
So I don't know if that bodes well for him, but I think we won't know until the season next year, right? I don't know.
So.
Yeah, Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think they have been unfortunate with things that have happened to them, and I think I do think this season was doomed a little bit from the start. And I just think when you look at how many times they faded out and got destroyed in games, I think is a very telltale sign of the mentality of the group right now. I think they have the worst. Like I think they've lost 4 games by over 90 points. So that says a lot.
Yeah. Robert, yes, Gold Coast do still have a game up their sleeve, indeed.
Yeah, so they will probably finish. Well, if they win their next 2 games, they'll finish top 4. All things considering. So yeah,
Who wins?
The Suns.
Then we move to 1:20 on Saturday, Marvel Stadium, North Melbourne, Adelaide. I think we can just maybe start with Isaac Rankine. Like, what have you done? What have you done? What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's just unbelievable, isn't it?
It's less about, okay, so obviously what was said was what was said. The precedent is so clear, unlike a lot of things in the AFL that are grey.
Yeah.
Like there's been, 5 or 6 of these situations happen. It's so clear. You say the word, you're done. You can kick and scream and fight it all you like. This is what the direction of the league is. So, like, what are you doing? You have cost your team terribly.
One of the most, unbelievable things to have happened to a star player heading into a final series in quite a while, I think. Like,
he had a Norm Smith. He had it like he had the Norm Smith on his neck.
Yeah, and I think from a footballing, I mean, putting football aside for one moment, I mean, there's still clearly a culture issue within the organization, within the league, because now it's even more prevalent now, in my opinion, because now the penalties are there. Like everyone knows if this is caught, that's it. It's very clear, and yet it still happens. So it's almost, I don't want to say it's ingrained, this behavior in this language, but it's almost subconscious in a sense.
No doubt.
Anyway.
No doubt. Well, I think Dame Beams spoke about this. He said the only way to really get through, in his point of view, is a financial penalty.
It would have to be 6 figures.
50,000, 100,000.
Yeah, it would have to be close to that.
I don't know.
It would have to be close to that. But I mean, I don't think there's a bigger punishment right now for Isaac Rankine than missing a potential premiership or costing his team a premiership. That's something that he will have to live with for the rest of his life, right? And that's just the situation of this. And I mean, it's disappointing that this is still happening. Like, it's disappointing from a footballing perspective that Isaac Rankine won't be playing finals and has cost Adelaide a potential premiership. Yeah, but it's also extremely disappointing that, come on, like not only is it 2025 and it's still happening, it's also the fact that there's been 6 previous incidents to this, and yet people still haven't learned their lesson. And I think it's going to have to be I wouldn't say generational thing. I think that's a little bit too long of a gap, but it will have to take a couple of years for it to properly be kind of stopped, I think.
Probably. I just think he's made a mistake. And he's going to learn the hard way. I haven't announced the suspension yet, but you'd guess it's coming. What do you think it'll be?
I mean, 5.
You think it'll be 5? Yeah, I guess 4 or 5.
Well, 4 gives him a chance to play finals. Play the grand final.
Right.
If they lose the qualifying.
Okay.
And I don't know if the AFL are going to be very strict on the fact that it will be a 5-week suspension, so that no matter what, he will not be playing finals at all. I don't think that. I hope that doesn't come into account for it, because it needs to be a consistent punishment across it can't be situational. So you can't say, okay, we want to suspend this guy for a certain amount of games because of X, Y, Z. It just needs to be like, he did the crime. This is the time that is associated with the crime.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think 5 or 6. Gut feel.
Fair. North Melbourne, Sheezy ball, 54 touches, 2 goals.
And wasn't the highest ranked player on the ground.
Yeah, what's that about?
Well, when you have 35 Sheezies. I didn't watch the game, but I didn't watch the game, but I think LDU's game actually goes a little bit understated because I think he had a quintuple double. If you want to use basketball parlance, so yeah.
I love Sheez. You know, I sometimes bump into Sheez here and there, you know. Do you know the podcast? You know, I didn't know. You know the podcast that I did?
Yeah, you've mentioned this. Yeah, he used to be on there, yeah.
No, he wasn't just on there. He was one of the co-founders of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he actually appeared as a guest last week.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
So the interview?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Oh. You should give it yeah.
Sorry, I'm too busy watching Blue Abroad.
You're deflecting, but that's okay. Go on. LDU.
What?
No, go on.
What did you say?
I said you're too busy deflecting. Go on.
Yeah, okay. LDU's game, 40 disposals, 17 contested possessions, 15 score involvements, 12 inside 50s, 10 clearances.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that game gets understated is crazy. But yeah, Sheezy equaling the most amount of disposals for a player in a game is quite insane.
So North won't win this game, and they will end the season likely on 5 wins and a draw.
Yep.
I think 6 wins is kind of like where you were people maybe hoping for North at worst.
Probably.
Yeah. So they're right there.
This will be the first season since 2020. Wait, hold on. Bear with. I need to get there. Make sure this is fact. Yeah, this will be the first. Should results fall their way, which you think that would happen, this will be the first season since 2019 where they haven't finished in the bottom 2.
Oh, that's good.
So 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, they've finished in the bottom.
I understand how that works.
Yeah, no, but I don't think you understand the gravitas of how just generationally shit they've been.
Yeah. I trust me, I do.
Okay, far out, Jesus Christ.
And they absolutely smashed us at the MCG. So
yeah, but yeah.
So, all right, you're going to tip the Crows, aren't you?
Yeah.
Richmond. Okay, can we just do these next couple of games quickly? Like, look at this. Like Richmond, Geelong.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Yeah, the Cats win.
West Coast and Sydney.
I'll probably be girls, so I couldn't care.
You what? What?
I'll be watching the girls, so probably Sydney. I don't care.
Yeah. All right, Sydney. Okay, GWS St Kilda.
Yeah,
Let's
so
talk
Super
about
Saturday.
Yeah.
Good thing Fox got Saturday's exclusive because it's just a brilliant slate of games, isn't it?
So Nazaya Wanganeen-Miller has turned back $30 million. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Well, apparently, Tom Morris has now deleted that tweet, so I don't know if that's because it's false information. But yeah, the reports were $2.5 million for the next 2 years, and then over the stretch of another 10 years, evens out to be $30 million, which is something along the lines of over 10% of their salary cap to one player.
So he signs a 2-year deal earning about $2 million a season, which will take him to free agency, and we'll be having this conversation all over again. I must say, it was pretty cool to see the level of celebration from the St Kilda faithful. And I'm going to do footy abroad tonight with Jay. He'll be up and about. The SB, did you see what they did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
Do you frequent the SB? I feel like you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
no, I don't. No, you know what? I'll tell you about the SB, right? So it's it sounds good, and then you get there, and it's just uncomfortable. It's too hot inside where the dance floor is. There's not enough quiet going on in the front part. Then you want to go outside and get some fresh air, but then that's also a little bit awkward and crowded. I find it to be like it's meh for me.
Right.
Yeah, Captain
Fair.
Baxter, much better.
Absolutely not surprised.
In the summertime, porn star martinis rolling around. It's great.
On a Sunday, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
not surprised.
Anyway, Nazaya, is he that good?
Yeah, he is, and he's not only is he that good, he's the most important thing that's happened to that club since they were making grand finals and prelims 15 years ago. He's genuinely like a player that you can build an entire club off. And if they had lost him, it would have been catastrophic. Like, it would have been catastrophic for them. So I'm glad from a footballing sense that loyalty is still a thing. It gives St Kilda a little bit of hope, which is only a good thing because the more clubs that are relevant, the better. I think it's the better spectacle the competition is. So, yeah, I'm pleased that he's staying. Pleased for St Kilda supporters because, the celebrations were quite cool to see.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Are they a chance to beat the Giants, or is this
probably not? Because the Giants still have things to play for.
I think the Giants are back.
Well, they've locked in finals, and they locked it in with an emphatic performance. My boys, locked it in with an emphatic performance up on the Gold Coast.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Can't miss finals.
Can't miss finals because Freo and the Dogs play each other.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So, locked in with some guns still to come back. Hogan, Stringer, Buckley as well. I think Daniels as well. So they've got some guns to come back. They're going to be. I wouldn't want to play them in finals. Put it that way, especially away from home, where I feel like that backs against the wall mentality. They play a little bit better.
Okay.
So I think they'll win.
All right. Then 3:15 p.m. It's Sunday's the day, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sunday is the day. 3:15 p.m. Marvel Stadium. Bulldogs Fremantle. It's the Carlton Collingwood 2022, isn't it?
Yeah. Whoever, you win and you're in, you lose, you're out. That's
like man, I actually really feel for the supporters of whoever loses. Like genuinely,
man, I feel for the supporters in this week as well. Like the feeling must just be sick.
I think Freo are more similar to Carlton than what the Doggies are in this situation.
Well, Freo need to make finals. You say that. I was about to say Freo need to make finals more than the Dogs, but the Dogs have played such a weird season where they look so good, and it feels like they've won. It feels like the Dogs have only lost 4 games this year, but are still out of the 8. Do you know what I mean? Like when you think about the Dogs, I would say that a lot of people would have relatively positive thoughts about them and their season. Whereas I feel like the Dockers would be the opposite. Yeah, the Dockers are in a little bit of a better position. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Freo lost their final 4 games last season from memory.
Yeah. Including a thriller against the Bombers at the G. Durham are behind with 30 seconds to go.
I think I want Freo to make it.
Who do I want to make it?
Although I think the Dogs would be more dangerous in a final.
I agree. I would love to see the Dogs coming out. I would love to see Dogs v Giants final. I think that would be I think that would be entertaining. I don't. Who do I want to make it? I don't know. I think that's.
Although, when you think about it, this is Bont time.
I mean, Bont. Now it's the time where your guns stand up.
Adam Treloar had 40 touches and 1 goal last week in the VFL against Carlton.
Yeah, I did say that.
If he play, is he a chance to surely he's a chance to play.
Well, Lee Montagna on First Crack raised it to be him potentially be the sub. I don't know if they want to play that card and use him in that way in a game like this. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, look, man, you know what? Thinking about it now, I don't really care who wins, which I think is going to make it a great watch for me because I'll just be riding every bump, tackle, and mark. Although
it's must-watch television.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I want the Dogs. I want the Dogs because I like Bont.
Yeah, like also kind of hope Matt Kennedy goes well too. Just one of the good guys in footy.
Yeah, heart and soul kind of operator.
Yeah, giver of joy.
Yeah.
Who you tipping?
The Dogs.
Fuck it. And then this is a a game with serious
Top 4 ramifications.
top 4 ramifications. 7:20 p.m. Sunday night. Brisbane Lions and the Hawks are playing at the Gabba. I gave Hawthorn no chance a few weeks ago for this game when I was talking about their equation for finals. Okay, I guess no team is no chance, but I just can't see the Brisbane Lions losing this game.
They are so professional. It's crazy.
Yep.
What they did against the Dockers on Saturday night was like, Friday night. It was like that is what an elite team does when they know what they can do to put the foot on the throat and just dominate. Like that was scintillating to watch. Yeah, they're so good.
So you're tipping the Lions?
I will be tipping the Lions, and I think they will win. And I think they're going to ride into September with a big stretch of momentum.
All right. And then Wednesday, just like a really weird, random Wednesday night game to finish the season. Gold Coast and the Bombers.
Could be the least interesting game of all time.
But the Suns will win?
The Suns will win, and I think if they win this game, they make top 4. So it won't be a total and utter dead rubber, because should they win on Friday night? I mean, should they lose on Friday night, there's still a potential where if they lose on Wednesday, they can miss finals. But also if they win, then the top 4 will still be up for grabs. So it's not a total and utter dead rubber. So there's that at least. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a great watch, put it that way.
So the Suns would need to win by 50 or more in that situation to make the top 4.
Well, that's without the Port Adelaide game. Like,
is it?
Without a big margin in the Port game as well. Because they've got 2 games to catch up percentage as opposed to 1.
Oh,
so
true.
Yeah, so realistically, all they're going to do is win by like 30 points both games, which is like very doable.
All right, let's play it out. Adelaide, Collingwood.
The finals, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got the Pies missing out, but yeah, that's fine.
Missing out on what?
On the 4. The Suns catching up percentage.
No, what happened?
Okay. So you reckon they won't beat the Bombers VFL team who's on holiday?
Okay, let me go back. Let me just go back. All right. So just explain what you explained to me. So round 23.
That's all done.
Sorry. Round 24, we're saying Gold Coast to beat Port. But, I mean, whatever. Like, we want to make it 30? What, we're going to beat them by 40?
We'll put 40 and they're in the 4.
Okay, well, not really. Well, then why can't Collingwood beat Melbourne by more than 20?
Yeah, so put them back on the same amount of percentage. Or put them back on the same amount of points, sorry.
Yeah.
So the Suns have 2 games to catch up 2%.
Yeah.
As opposed to 1, which they'll do.
Okay. So, all right, what, 30?
And then if you make them win that game by then I think they're in. If by 35, they're in.
All right, we're gonna try and do this, are we? All right, 40.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
We'll do it. Okay, we'll do it. I'm down. Let's go.
Good. I don't know. Collingwood.
You really want Adelaide Gold Coast first round? Jeez, pressure, no ranking.
Yeah. Crows win.
Collingwood Hawthorn.
Based on the win-loss ratio that they've gone on over the last couple of years, Collingwood will win.
GWS Western Bulldogs.
GWS.
Geelong Brisbane. This is Geelong. No, I'll tell you why.
It's Brisbane.
I'll tell you why. It's because this game is the rematch.
Okay, whatever.
Gold Coast Collingwood.
Probably the Pies.
Brisbane GWS in a semi-final, a year on from when the Lions were down by 41.
But Brisbane don't go straight sets, though.
Says who?
They don't.
But if the Giants are in this situation again, you don't think they'll go one better?
I think they'll win. Oh, I don't know. They'll
Oof.
probably win that.
Oof.
But the Lions don't go straight south. So this is all roll.
Okay. Brisbane and then Adelaide, Brisbane. Oof.
Brisbane.
Geelong, Collingwood.
Geelong.
And then?
Brisbane.
Really? Back to back?
Yeah, back to back.
Just like I said.
What?
Yeah, I said Brisbane back to back. Can't see how it doesn't happen.
Okay, fair. That just I would want people to put on record that's not my ladder predictor. My ladder predictor looks very different.
Okay. Well, it's our ladder predictor, so you know.
Yeah, well, it's your ladder predictor.
No, it's ours. I gave you Gold Coast.
Gold Coast over who?
Collingwood.
Yeah, but that's what's gonna happen.
Well, no. Well, that's what you think.
No, but that's what will happen.
Okay. So I doctored the predictor to fit in what you think will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, look, it's been a good year, Ari. You know, I just want to say thank you for being here. This is our last Bias Footy show for the year. It's actually really not even funny because like we need the Bias Footy show to keep the week going strong because a lot of the other shows end next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, what? Do you want to not stop doing content that badly?
No.
Yeah, good. Thought so.
If I had one hand behind my back, do you think I could beat you in a fight?
No. You severely underestimate me.
Okay.
If you have one hand, which hand? Is it
my left hand. My left hand.
So you can't jab, but you can hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. You won't be able to wrestle with one hand.
Yeah, that'd be tricky.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I know how to kick.
That's right. I know how to dodge.
You'd be way too quick for me. I'll give you that. Like way too quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We should do it for charity.
No, we shouldn't. We should just not fight. We should, you know.
For charity?
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry had charity, everyone.
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. If I had one hand tied behind my back, do you reckon you could win in a fight?
I think I would beat two of you.
No, you wouldn't.
For sure I would. What are you actually going to do? Like to hurt? You can defend, but I don't think you can hurt.
Two of me?
Yeah, two of you.
Yeah, you would. No, you wouldn't. No way. Not two of me.
Mm-hmm. Probably even three of you.
No, and definitely not three of me. Definitely not three of me.
I think definitely three of you.
No. Have you not watched wrestling before? 3-on-1 beatdowns, mate, happen all the time.
Yeah, again.
The Shield. Do you not remember the Shield?
Again.
The Hounds of Justice, mate.
Again, wrestling. You're gonna have to grow up at some point and realize Santa's not real.
So do you think I watch wrestling on the assumption that it's real?
No.
Well, then why did you say that then?
Because, yeah. Although you know what they've done with the whole backstage access and this new series that they're doing, I think that's very clever.
Unreal.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah, it's all right.
Is it not like a clever? Do you like it? Do you watch it?
Yeah, I've watched the series. It's very Drive to Survive-esque, but it's very breaking kayfabe. So depending on who you talk to. Yeah.
No, I think once you start getting out there, actually like dating real women, I think you just put WWE away.
That is such an insult. to not just me. I'll put it that way. What's wrong with? I don't understand. You have friends that watch WWE?
No, I'm an elitist. I'm back in my day. Stone Cold days. It's never got better after Stone Cold days and Undertaker days and whatever. I actually don't care. Like, watch whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy, watch it. I like to take the piss because I know that it gets wrestling fans like sensitive when you question them for watching it, and I just take the piss.
I don't care because it's, if anything, it says more about you that you
Does it?
belittle.
No, I'm not belittle. I just find that
you belittle other people based on their interests, and that's fine. If you want to operate like that, that's all good.
I find you getting sensitive about it is the whole point of it. It's a joke. It's like, it's a bit of fun.
Yeah. Haha.
Just like, with me and my Alhambra days and, going into saunas, like everyone's got their thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Any kind of cool, like, what do you call it? Contrast therapy. That's it.
I've actually got a session booked in today, 2:30. Yeah. Sauna, ice bath. Yeah. Like, that's weird. Everyone's got their weird. Everyone's weird.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, mate, I am, I put my hand up. I'm weirdo.
We should watch a pay-per-view one time. Yeah.
We should not. We should
We
not.
should do that.
No. We should watch a UFC pay-per-view together, not a WWE pay-per-view. I loved my time with the WWF, WWE has come and gone. It's like Pokemon cards. It's a phase.
I never watched Pokemon or collected Pokemon cards.
But you get what I'm saying, though. Like these phases of life come and go.
Yeah, but I find that's my hobby, right?
What?
Like
watching wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did love it.
Yeah, it's like so. The way I describe it is like, in an ideal world, I would like to work in footy and football media, right? So like round ball and footy media, right? So it's very hard to like maintain a hobby in something that you work in, right? Whereas I have no desire to work in wrestling, so like I treat that as like my escape, as like my thing. Where I can just like watch.
Does it make you happy?
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Thanks, awesome. Why are you belittling me for it?
I'm poking fun at you just because I know you get a little bit sensitive for it. It's because you care. It's because you care about it.
I actually don't care about you at all.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen. Hey, again, I'm also weird. I have my own things that I'm sure that I do, and people find that weird too. So
when did you stop watching wrestling?
I think after WrestleMania 20 or 21, like properly.
So,
like I was watching every pay-per-view every week. Like I think I might have been, or pretty much when I started dating girls, probably, if I'm honest. But that's just my experience.
What was the last wrestling pay-per-view you remember watching?
Oh, remember watching? I think it was WrestleMania 20.
Right.
I think maybe 21 as well, but I don't really remember what happened. I kind of remember 20.
Interesting. 21 would have been. God, this is touching my knowledge now.
When did Undertaker lose the streak? Which one was that?
30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just watched that particular show. I don't know.
WrestleMania 30 is a good show. In case anyone wants to watch it back.
Yeah. No, whatever. I was really into it. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, The Rock, Goldberg, Sting. Or that was more WCW. I was really into it when I was a little boy. That was my thing when I was like a young boy, and I thought it was real. I did think it was real.
When did you stop believing it was real?
I was probably about 14 or 15.
Okay, that's a disgrace. That you cannot sit here and poke fun at me for watching wrestling when you thought it was real up until you were 15.
Okay, I was a late bloomer.
Up until you were 15.
I don't know exactly the moment I realized it wasn't real.
15.
I don't remember.
And you thought it was real. 15.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that completely invalidates any kind of opinion you have on anything.
You want weird? Try following a sport you have no cultural connection to or knowledge of on the other side of the planet and deciding to support one random team because they had the oddest players. Now that is my kind of person.
Is that not every sport though, for the most part?
No, look. Equality is a fascinating case study.
Fair.
Yeah, fascinating to find the sport of Aussie rules whilst in the US. And I can safely say nobody writes a comment like Equality 72521 does. Nobody.
those high praise.
You don't write comments anymore. Actually, I don't even know if you ever did write. Have you ever written a comment on a video?
As in on a video, like not in a live chat, on a video.
Yeah, like on a review.
No.
That's a bit sad.
If I have thoughts, I'll just message you.
That's fair.
Yeah, which I don't really have thoughts often.
Okay, fair. George, I do, mate. I do. I believe in Santa. Yeah.
When did you stop believing?
I think I believed in Santa. I think I believed in WWE longer than what I believed in Santa, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, if you stop believing in WWE when you were 15, then I'd like to think so.
Yeah, about 14. We'll say 14, 13, 14.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That's like you were in year 8.
Year 8. Yeah.
You were in year 8 and you thought it was still real.
Yeah, exactly right. And then I started
That is astounding. That is astounding. I'm clipping that. That's going on Twitter.
Yeah, okay. Clip it. Clip it.
Year 8.
No, I genuinely don't remember when I
don't backtrack now. Don't backtrack now.
I'm not. I genuinely don't remember. I don't remember when I realized that it was entertainment only. To be fair to them, though, like the stunts are real. Like they are jumping off.
It's scripted entertainment. Yeah,
it's scripted entertainment. Yeah. But like, so it does. It's not like anyone could do it. It does take. You have to have some sort of a. You have your brain's got to be wired in some sort of way.
Yeah, you can't fake taking a back.
I'm not taking anything away from the athletes. You know,
what's more impressive, wrestling or burlesque?
Burlesque, bro. You kidding?
Oh no, it's not. I've never seen it, but it's not.
Bro, go to Viva. I'm telling you, go see a show.
Which show? The 7:30 or the 10:30 one?
Go see the 10:30 show. It's great. Okay. It's a good date. It's a good date spot. Like go with a girl. Take a girl.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, it was.
How do you know? How do you know it's a good date spot?
Because I went. Well, yeah, okay. I went on a date last week to a burlesque show.
Nice, enough, fair. That's great.
Yeah.
Do it. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yep.
Is it on like every weekend sort of deal?
I think Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Go this week. Okay. Do you have like a Bumble, Tinder? What do they use? What are you using? You on the dating apps?
Oh no, I'm not.
Are you like old school? You'll walk up to someone if you you'll do it that way.
God no, absolutely not.
Oh,
no.
Okay. I was about to give you a big compliment.
Do you think well, normally people come up to me.
Oh,
you set me up there.
Jesus, Ari, Jesus.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Do you spend time uploading those videos to the back end?
Yeah.
Is that what you do on your nights? Is that what you do?
I spent about 25 minutes yesterday.
Do you have like a folder on your laptop on your computer where you like?
Yeah, I've just got a whole bunch of them here. It's good. Some of them are really good. Like they can be used for so many different things.
So when someone says, "I still watch wrestling," what's the most applicable clip for that?
When someone says it to me?
Yeah, if we were having a conversation, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I still watch wrestling." Yeah, you get a kick out of that, did you?
No, it's more.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, sure.
Any other situations? That's actually quite a fun game.
I'm gonna go see burlesque tonight.
What the fuck?
Who is that guy in the video?
Juice WRLD.
Nice. I thought that wouldn't be your scene. I feel like you're more of like a. What type of music do you listen to? I actually don't know.
Pretty diverse.
Right.
Mm.
I feel like he'd be a very much like a kind of Billy Joel sort of guy.
Billy Joel? What?
I don't know. Bob Dylan, maybe.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No?
No.
Okay.
Do you know Burning Man? The festival?
Burning Man? No.
You don't know what the concept of Burning Man is?
Burning Man.
Yeah. It's like a festival
No.
in the middle of the desert in Nevada. Anyway, I'd basically anything from there would be up my alleyway.
What's from there? I don't know. So you're
Like
gonna have to
tech house, deep house. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. That's so fair. Thoughts on John Summit as a DJ?
John Summit.
Yeah.
Don't have any.
Yeah. Fair enough. Are you just sifting through some more clips to see what you can play next?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. There's nothing
No.
else.
Yeah. Taylor Dury's announced his retirement.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't really care.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's a good footballer, handy footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to play this one because you haven't really given me a reason to play it.
Okay, great.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
One of my favorites. Anyway, all right. It's actually time to go. Ari,
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
we've dribbled for fucking
Oh,
too
shit.
long.
Here we go again.
All right, everyone. See ya.
Got him! Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.